Hi, this is Lucas Marquardt for the Thoroughbred Daily News. We are at the 142nd running of the Belmont Stakes. It's an evenly matched field that will line up for Saturday's Belmont. It's possible that 6 of the 12 runners will go postward at 12 to 1 or less, but one horse who is flying under the radar is Richard Burt and Elaine Klein's Stay Put. By broken vow out of the Dixieland band mare OK Mom, Stay put together back-to-back victories at Fairgrounds over the winter in a maiden race and then in an allowance race. He then rallied from the back of the pack to finish 5th to discreetly mine in the Grade 2 Risen Star Stakes in February. That was his stakes debut. He ran almost the exact same race in the Grade 2 Louisiana Derby in his next, closing from well back to be 5th, this time to Mission Impossible. He started on Derby Day at Churchill, though not in the big one. He didn't have the graded earnings to make the Derby. That may have been a blessing in disguise, as he got a good confidence booster in a 2-turn optional claimer. It was a slow pace that day. They went in 22-1, 49 2/5, and he showed a new dimension by showing that he could lay a little bit closer to the pace if need be. Won the race by 3/4 lengths. That tactical speed should help him Saturday in a race that lacks a real clear pace setter, or at least a lot of pace. The TDN Steve Schreck talked with trainer Steve Margolis Thursday at Belmont about that race and about Stay Put.
Last time was a little bit closer to the pace in the optional claim. Are you expecting him to stay closer again for the Belmont?
Well, we're just going to let Jamie kind of, let him break and feel his way around. He will try to break and get some position going into the turn, try to save a little ground, and we'll just let him ride his race from there. We're not going to, I don't want to stack too many instructions on him. He knows the horse, and the horses run well for him and responds for him. So we feel we'll just, let him kind of, assess how the pace is and how the horse is running in the early stages.
Okay. And if you could talk about his pedigree a little bit, broken bow out of the Dixieland band mare. How do you think he's going to get the distance?
Well, yeah, I mean, he's always acted. He has a beautiful stride on him. He's run the mile and 8 before. Of course, never been this far, but he coming off of his allowance wins. And Jamie's always said to me after the workouts, he just seems like he never gets tired. He pulls up from a gallop and he's, not winded. So no, I mean, he's very cardiovascular, and his lung capacity I think are very good. And of course, it's a race at 1.5 miles, so it's new territory for us all. But we're very pleased. We couldn't be any happier how the horse is coming into the race.
And if you could talk a little bit about how he's settled in since he shipped over from Kentucky.
Oh, very good. He got here last Thursday, went to the track. He's been to the track every day. So he walked one day and been to the gate. Had a nice workout on Sunday and 50 and change. Last quarter and 24 and 3 down the lane, and everything was positive. My assistant Lauren on him, and took him to the gate today, and perfect in the gate, stood and backed out, and galloped great. And today we're going to school him, and we'll jog him tomorrow, and Saturday will be the big day.
And this is homecoming for you, obviously growing up in New York. What would it mean for you to win the Belmont Stakes?
That would be great. It's great coming back here and this kind of race anywhere when you run these kind of Triple Crown races is always more exciting. And we're excited for Richard and his parents who bred the horse, and my wife Susan's here with me. And it's fun. It's very exciting, and we know it's a very competitive race, and we're excited about the opportunity.
Any fun activities off the track since you've been in New York? Been going out, restaurants, stuff
I've
like
just been visiting my mother. She was in the hospital for a little while, but she's doing better now. My parents live in the village, so we've been seeing them. We're going to stay around the island for the next 2 days, but really haven't done a lot of stuff. Just kind of visiting with my folks and watching the horse.
And if you could just talk about the owners a little bit, the clients. How long have you had horses with them now?
Started training for them 3 years ago in the spring, and they're a great family. They breed really nice horses in Kentucky, and me and Richard have a great relationship. He's the hands-on racing manager for the family, and Burt and Elaine are great. So happy they gave me the opportunity 3 years ago. We have a lot of quality horses for them, cash refunds, and a lot of nice babies, and I'm excited for them too for also making a start in a Triple Crown race. All looking forward to it very much.
Did you realize his ability from the beginning? What did you think of him when you originally had him from the beginning of Stay Put?
Well, we always knew, we started him off at 1 mile because we knew that he wasn't going to be a sprinter, and he ran a really good race for running a little green. And but we as he started racing in the maiden second race at Churchill, ran a little green that day. He's picked it up every race, and he's improved. And he's had a little, he kind of had a couple little setbacks in the race where he kind of got off. But he's figuring things out, and he's certainly coming to the race on a positive note off a nice win on Derby Day and a nice 2 other day over there. So he likes the mud. I'm not worried about any kind of mud or slop. He's run good in that. And no, we're looking forward to Saturday.